Learning to play the piano is an exciting journey. It's like opening a door to a world of beautiful melodies and harmonies. But sometimes, looking at sheet music can feel like trying to read a secret code. That's where piano theory comes in. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. Piano theory is simply the language of music. Once you understand the basics, you'll be able to read music, understand its structure, and even create your own. Think of it like learning to read. First, you learn the alphabet, then you learn how to put letters together to form words, and eventually, you're reading entire stories. Piano theory works the same way. We'll start with the basics, like notes and rhythms, and gradually build upon them. Before you know it, you'll be reading and playing music with confidence and fluency. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of music? Let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of piano theory. Every good adventure needs a map, right? In the world of piano music, our map is called the grand staff. It might look a bit confusing at first with all those lines and spaces, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. The grand staff is made up of 2 staves, each with 5 lines and 4 spaces. The top staff, usually marked with a treble clef symbol, looks like a fancy cursive G, is where the higher notes live. The bottom staff, marked with a bass clef, looks like a backward C with 2 dots, is for the lower notes. Together, they create a complete picture of the musical landscape, allowing us to read both high and low notes. Each line and space on the staff represents a specific note. To remember the names of the notes, we use little rhymes called mnemonics. For the lines on the treble clef, we have "Every good boy deserves fudge." See how the first letter of each word matches the note names on the lines, E, G, B, D, F. Learning to read the grand staff is like learning the address system for music. Once you know where each note lives, you can find your way around any piece of music. Now that we're familiar with the grand staff, let's meet the stars of the show, the notes. Each note on the piano has its own unique sound, and when we combine them in different ways, we create melodies. The distance between 2 notes is called an interval. Intervals are important because they help us understand the relationships between notes and create harmonies. A scale is like a musical ladder, a series of notes going up or down in a specific pattern. Let's learn the C major scale, the most basic scale on the piano. To play C major, start on the note C and play the following notes in order: D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. Notice how some notes are closer together than others. The distance between most notes in the C major scale is a whole step, but there are 2 half steps between E and F and between B and C. Practice playing the C major scale slowly and evenly, paying attention to the sound of each note and the distance between them. Once you feel comfortable, try playing it backwards, starting on C and descending to the lower C. Learning scales might seem a bit like musical exercise, but it helps you develop finger coordination, strengthens your understanding of intervals, and prepares you to play more complex melodies. We've explored notes, intervals, and scales, the building blocks of melodies. Now let's talk about rhythm, the heartbeat of music. Rhythm is all about when to play the notes, how long to hold them, and when to pause for silence. Time signatures, like the common 4/4 time, tell us how many beats are in each measure, which is like a musical box that holds a specific number of beats. In 4/4 time, each measure has 4 beats, and a quarter note gets 1 beat. Chords, on the other hand, are like the harmonies that give music its emotional color. A chord is simply 3 or more notes played together. By combining notes to create melodies, rhythms to give music its pulse, and chords to add depth and emotion, we begin to unlock the full expressive potential of the piano. As you continue your musical journey, remember that practice, patience, and a love for the instrument are your greatest allies.